Welcome to the Blues Fanatics show. I'm your host, Dave Rowley.
I'm Dan LaGorry.
And we're here with the mighty John Primer, an absolute Chicago legend in the blues scene. Mr. Primer, how you doing today?
I'm doing very well. That's what they always saying, old folks. I'm doing tolerable. I'm doing very well.
Tolerable. Well, you're looking good.
Well, hey, man, I try to stay, do my best, look my best, stay normal. That's all.
And that's always.
Yeah.
But I want to get dead into it. So when did you fall in love with the blues and when did you start playing?
Actually, I've been like in love with the blues all my life. Since I've been old enough to know what music was all about, But I always wanted to be a blues man. I would love blues music. My grandmother and all, auntie and all of them, my mom, they played blues all the time, when I was a kid growing up. And actually, I started out in the church, singing in the church with my cousin, but still blues on my mind, I was always singing, trying to sing the blues and stuff. Yeah. So I started very early age, and from then I just kept that in my mind, the feeling, and just wanted to be a blues guy. I love blues music, I hear my uncle and all them singing it. So I was early when I started, and I learned how to play guitar when I started, when I was about 6 years old. I started learning guitar, yeah. It wasn't the best, but I learned.
Right. And it is crazy because you say you started in church, and that's the role for a lot of bluesmen in the South. They started in the church playing.
Yeah.
Can you speak about that a little bit on how the church influenced the blues, or pretty much, how it all started from there?
Well, like singing, that's another thing I always tried to sing when I was little kids, and so I always wanted to sing, but I had aunties, they would sing in the church on Sunday, and sometimes one of my cousins wouldn't make it. We all live in the church on the plantation there. The church there. So when one of them didn't make the come to church that Sunday, I would try to get up there and fill in and sing with them. Yeah. So, but to me, singing gospel and singing blues is based on the same thing. They make both of them make you happy. Gospel make you happy, blues make you happy.
Yeah.
But everybody think that blues, they think blues is devil music, but it's not. The blues is telling a story, your life story and everything. Something good happened to you, something bad happened to you. It just tells the story, Keep you in memory, don't forget about it, So
yeah, back in those days, blues was definitely the devil's music.
Yeah, they just use it, different form, and they do different things. You don't go to church you drunk, but they drink, but music playing blues, everybody, all blues men drink whiskey and stuff back then, But well, they kind of based on the same thing, because blues, you don't have to do nothing to play music. God, just as same as gospel. You don't get drunk and go up there and sing in church. Although, so I know some of them sisters had a half pint in their purse, but they didn't drink in the church.
Hey, it was a lot of brown paper bags in the church back in those days.
Like,
One day you tell me about all of that. Yeah, I remember those days.
Blues are the same thing. Just tell the story. Blues tell the story of your life, and what you sing about. When you're singing gospel, it's tell the story of the same thing, but it's just a different way. They dance, they dance off gospel, but a different way.
Right.
My grandmother would tell me it's okay to dance off gospel, don't cross your legs. I don't understand that. What that means. I never figured that out yet. But they do dance and shout off gospel.
Oh yeah.
They dance off of blues. Yeah.
Especially in that Baptist church.
Oh man. You happy up there now. I tell you.
That's a whole concert in that piece.
Yeah.
Yeah.
When did you first meet Muddy Waters, John?
Uh, well, when I met Muddy, it was back in the 80 when I got in this band. But I knew about Muddy Waters all my life. You know, growing up as a kid, like I said, my grandmother had Muddy Waters record. You know, the 45. You know, what 78, 45. You know, they had all that stuff. You know, so I knew about Muddy. I knew about him. But I actually didn't meet him until in the 80s. You know, when I got in the band in 1980. And he was a great guy, you know. But I had a dream when I was about 14 years old that I played in this band down in Mississippi. Yeah, I had that dream. So
and how did you get in this? How did you get in this band, John?
At the time, I was working at a place called Teresa Lounge.
Teresa's Lounge, I remember that. Yeah.
Yeah, on 48 in Indiana, South Indiana. But this big guy used to come down there all the time, hear me sing and play. And I didn't really know who the guy was. And it turned out to be Willie Dixon. Because when I be singing Howlin' Wolf and Muddy Water and all them songs that he wrote and stuff from Chess Record, he was sitting there dancing. But I asked the guitar player Sammy Longhorn who played with Muddy. I said, who is that big guy? They said, that's Willie Dixon. He write all the songs and the bass player. Oh. So he kept coming around, and all of a sudden, 1979, he needed a guitar player to go to Mexico City. So that night he was at Teresa, he talked to me, well, how you doing? I said, you sound pretty good up there, young fella. I said, but listen, I need a guitar player to go out of town with me in Mexico. I said, okay, yeah, Mexico, yeah, okay. I'll go to Mexico City. She said, okay, you want to go? Yeah. He said, all right, I'm leaving in a few days, but you need a passport. He said, this is what I'm going to do. We'll go downtown tomorrow, which I think it was Thursday. We'll go down, because I was working 7 nights a week at Teresa. I was on Wednesday night. He said, on Thursday, tomorrow, I'll come by your house and pick you up, and we go downtown and get your passport. I said, okay, I'll see you at 10 o'clock. So when he came down by my house to pick me up, so we went downtown. I didn't have no money. I think passport was $85, $80. He paid for it. He paid me back, you know.
That's a lot of money back then.
Yeah. So we got the passport. Next day, we had it, you know. So about I think the weekend on a Friday, we left and went to Mexico. And so it was a lot of blues players from Chicago on the scene. Muddy Waters, Willie Dixon. I was playing with Willie, you know, Willie Dixon and Big Bill, all them big names. Harry Davis, all of them was on that show down there.
Oh wow!
So, well, I was playing, and I was playing, you know, like Willie Dixon. He asked Muddy heard me play. He asked Willie, said, "Who's that young man playing the guitar?" And they said, "John Farmer." He worked out Teresa. So he's Muddy said, "That man know my music." So when we come back, now this is 79, now 1980, Muddy's old band quit. You know, the whole band quit it, just dropping because they didn't want to go overseas with it.
Oh, okay.
So yeah, so Muddy called Wood and actually got my phone number and everything. And sent his harmonica player down to Teresa to let me know, you know, hey, my brother need a guitar player. Say, would you like to play guitar? I said, yeah, Muddy Waters. Yeah, man. Oh man, I was jumping. You talking about dance? I was jumping for joy.
I bet.
So that's how I met Muddy. You know, I met him through you know, Willie Dixon, you know. But I knew about him, but I met him then, yeah. 1980. That's when I met him.
Yeah. The dream come true.
Yeah.
And my dream came true, yeah.
Yeah.
What was your favorite memory of playing with Muddy Waters? Did you have a favorite memory playing with him?
Well, my favorite memory was the first gig, you know, playing with him, and he would always say, when they give me a lead on the guitar, he'd look over at me and say, "Hey, play that young guitar, play the young guitar." So he was a nice guy, funny guy, you know. he say a little few things and funny jokes, you know, backstage to make you laugh. But he really down to business. He was busy drinking his champagne and stuff like that. But what cracks me up, some people that come to the festival and go backstage to the dressing room and sitting in there, buddy drinking his malt, that champagne. And so he look over at his buddy that comes to see him and say, hey, you want a taste? He said, yeah, but I have a little taste. And you get him a glass of muddy for him about a little just a sip, man. I crack up, man. Just give a sip. It wouldn't give him much. Just a little taste, yeah.
He said, give it all for himself.
No, he wouldn't share. No, he wouldn't share with nobody. No, not even that. No. Of course, I you know, I didn't care because I never been a drinker, you know, alcohol and stuff like that. I never been that way and smoked no cigarettes. I never, you know, that's the way I always been, you know. And then something soft to drink back there and juice or something, I'm good.
And that's a good thing. I was sitting back, I was like thinking about you, and I was like, man, John Primer came up at like one of the best times of the blues. You know what I'm saying? When he was a young man, it's like everybody was around Chicago back in those days, man. It had to been crazy back in those days.
They all was around. Yeah, they definitely were. When I came to Chicago in 1963, I didn't know those guys was alive, but they still all was here. Every one of them was all music I listened to. They was alive, and most of them in Chicago. Yeah, they was all.
So you bounced around from Teresa's, the Checkerboard, and Rollers Lounge, and all of that stuff.
Yep, all those places. But Checkerboard, but a guy on Checkerboard back in the days, and Rollers Lounge and Teresa, all them places. What place to go? Yeah.
Yeah, the place you can make those places back in those days. You can make a little money.
Oh, man! Like make $10 back. Well, before I came to the scene, Louis Miles and all of them, I was hanging out with all them guys before ages back, you know. And they used to work like $2. Junior Wells, they coming $2 a night, you know, man. But when I came to Teresa, well, I went through that experience on the West Side playing around, you know, with them little clubs that wasn't making no money there.
No, the West Side, that was full of them guys.
And that Teresa either wasn't making no that Teresa. $15 a night. That's what I heard. I'm talking about 72 when I made it down there. $15 a night on the weekend, every weeknight, 7 nights a week, $15. And
played all night.
Saturday you get $20. And Sunday you get that.
And you played all night.
All night, yeah. 9 to 2 o'clock. $15. Then they got, you know, sometimes you get paid, sometimes you didn't.
Right.
No, and there's a lot of all the clubs on the West Side. Sometimes you play, you wonder if you're gonna get paid. At the end of the night, you see the guy walking around with a pencil behind his neck, behind his ear, and then he open up the cash register, they look in the cash register, and they scratch their head, and they got the pencil. But gonna start worrying then.
Right.
You're not gonna get all the money that you're supposed to get.
Nah.
But we had to sell.
Chicago.
It's better than nothing, you know. Yeah. Because it didn't matter to me because I loved doing what I was doing.
Right.
Playing music, man. And, you know, I play for free, but I like to get paid. Yeah. See, I play for free all the time, but I like to get paid, you know.
Right.
Ain't gonna fuss about it, you know. Yeah.
Yeah, but back in those days, you was a young man, so they chalk it up as call it paying your dues.
Yeah, paying your dues. Yeah. Going to school, teaching, learning. You know, that's what I was doing.
Yeah.
Look, listen, and learning. Yeah. Yeah.
Got anything, Dan?
So, did you get ever a chance to meet Little Walter? I know he was with. Did you get ever a chance to meet Little Walter?
No, he was alive when I came to Chicago, but I didn't get a chance to meet him. By the time I made it on the scene down at Teresa, I never saw him on the West Side of nowhere. But when I made it down to Teresa, I could hear Sammy Longhorn, the guitar player, and Louis Miles, Dave Miles, and all of them talk about Lil Walton, how good he was, and how the women's the thing, they was crazy about him. It's gonna be a fight up in there every night, but he had lost his life. He had passed, about a year after I got out to Reach, he was, they say he wasn't playing no more. He was drinking and gambling and getting drunk and wasn't doing nothing. And he was gambling one night, and some guy hit him in the head with something. And he went home and died in the bed. That's what I heard.
Yeah, that's the same story I was told. And a lot of people don't know how rough his life was. He was something else.
Yeah, he was rough, yeah.
What a great harmonica player he was.
Yeah.
Yeah, he was the greatest harmonica player ever, man.
Yeah. Anybody that picks up a harmonica, you can hear a little waltz into it.
Yeah. Well, the best imitator of Lil Walton that I've heard all harmonica players everywhere I went. But the best man that could play Lil Walton just exactly like Lil Walton was James Cotton.
Oh, James Cotton, he's bad.
Yeah, he had Lil Walton down pat. And he raised on Sonny Boy, he learned from Sonny Boy, but he actually was playing Lil Walton style, man. And after Lil Walton, he was the next greatest harmonica player.
And I like James Cotton. He was a great guy.
Yeah. And Junior now, I don't know. Junior was too now. He can play some almost pretty close. They have challenges when they come down to Lisa, who's playing this and playing this, but I never could figure it out. Okay, now they up there, they got one harmonica now. What they after Cotton doing his thing, he passed the harmonica player to Junior. What they say? Well, not the same harp. Man, I look at both of them drinking each other's spit. Yeah, but they would do that.
And that's crazy. I wish they had video footage of that back then, because that would have been the same to be able to watch something like that. James Cotton and Junior Wells going at it.
Yeah, they were the house band at Teresa, both of them was, that's their home of the blues. The Teresa Lounge, yeah. Yeah.
All right, hey, you mind playing a little something for us?
Yeah.
Oh, I'll try. My fingers is just stiff from all that snow in 2 days.
Man, tell me about it.
Can you hear this?
Oh yeah.
I'll play one of these songs that I got on a CD called Gypsy Woman Told Me, and one of my original songs called I Walked All Night Long. Also, I got a store. You can go to the store and get that CD, JohnPrimerBlues.com, with all kind of merchandise on there. Collars, long sleeve t-shirts, and few sweatshirts, whatever. Just go on there, www.johnprimerblues.com.
Oh yeah.
I got a store. I walked all night long. I walked all night long till my feet got soaking wet. I walked all night long till my feet got soaking wet. I went looking for my baby, and I haven't found her yet. I walked all night long till I can't walk no more. I walked all night long till I can't walk no more. I I got to keep on walking till I can't walk no more. Yeah. Well, I love my baby, and I wonder where she gone. You know, I love my baby, and I wonder where she gone. I've been looking for my baby. Won't you please come on back home? Well, I love my baby, and I wonder where she is. You know, I love my baby, and I wonder where she is. I've been looking for my baby, and I haven't found her yet. I walked all night long till I can't walk no more. I walked all night long till I can't walk no more. I got to keep on walking till I get to my baby doe. To my baby doe. To my baby doe. To my baby doe. Got to keep on walking to my baby doe. I'll keep on walking.
That's what I'm talking about right there. Some John Primer blues right there. Now, so you got people in the background clapping. Doing what you do. So John,
yeah.
How you been holding up through this pandemic, man?
Oh man, I've been doing good so far, and just following the rules. That's all. Wear my mask when I got to go out somewhere. Don't hang out nowhere. I've never been a guy that like to hang out in places anyway, because it don't bother me at all. Only thing I'm just playing in the clubs and things, but plus just going and hang out in clubs and not working. It wasn't my bag. That never been my bag,
Yeah.
Cause I didn't have no reason to go. Why should I go? I don't drink. I don't smoke cigarettes, so I don't drink, do alcohol and stuff like that. So what I'm gonna go set up in a club for? I ain't looking for no love. I got it all right here.
You're right. You got Miss Lisa. You good. You good. You good. But yeah, you're right. Because every time I see you do your thing and you gone.
Yeah, man. From there, but just coming out, hanging out in places out there. I've never been that type of person, and I never that was a jam. We'll go out and jam, you know. Let's go out and jam. So I never could get, you know, I never put myself to do that, to go out and jam, you know, sit in and play every blue moon, maybe. If somebody, I would go like, when I left the Magic Slim band, you know, I would go out, you know, when he come in town, I would go jam with him, you know, down at Buddy Guy or somewhere, you know, wherever he at.
And that's what I was about to ask you about. How was your time with Magic Slim?
Oh man, you know, it was a whole big family. Whole big family, man. You know, all those 13 years I worked with Magic Slim, he was one of the most, you know, after Muddy was the greatest guy too. But Slim was one of the guys that we had never had no conflict. We never had no misunderstanding. Our 13 years, only somebody, I don't know if he got angry at me, it was because sometimes we play on most that blues up on Halsted. We play up there, but sometimes I was just making my business and be late so he could open up the show sometime and he wouldn't move by himself. Yeah, I'll be outside, sneaking outside, you know, and play 3 songs by himself, and I show up. And but playing with him, man, just like one of my best days. But when I would go inside, he would see me coming, whatever song he playing, he stopped playing. He'd be playing and he'd bring it down and say, hey, tell all the people in there, say, hey, I see the guitar player he never said my guitar. I see the guitar player just showed up. But y'all might as well buy y'all a black suit cause something to kill the guitar player.
Just put you on Front Street.
Yeah, then he finished that song and put the guitar down. And I had to go up and play about 3 or 4 songs and call him back up. Yeah. But but I used to get angry at him because why he giving me all these solos on his guitar, man? I mean, sometimes I get you know, kind of angry at him, you know, by playing, give me all the solos.
But you're a bad man.
But he was teaching me too, man. I was learning. Don't be afraid to do what you can do. So one time I tried to cut his head, man. I never tried it again. Because he was a bad man, man. Man, shoot, no way. Leave him alone. Just don't mess with him. Don't try to cut his head.
Slim was one of the greats, man, and I think he don't get enough credit for the stuff he was doing, man. He put out a good body of music. Yeah, because you dance. I don't care what he plays, slow or fast song, they gonna dance. Oh yeah. He had a way with the crowd, man, and people. Yeah. Like I say, he don't get enough credit for the stuff he was doing, man. He had some good blues out there. I'll tell you, man. So all you listeners, go check out some Magic Slim blues, man. It's some good stuff, man. You won't regret it. Right. Yeah.
How did you meet Bob Corritore, John?
Well, you know, Bob, he's I've been knowing about Bob for a long time. Like in Chicago, because he's from Evanston, Illinois. I mean, Wilmette, sorry, not Evanston. I'm sorry, Wilmette. He's from Wilmette, Illinois. So I played with him one time at the fest. He sat in. We were doing an earwig thing, the Chicago Fest. He sat in there. I got a video of that, but he don't remember. But he knew me before I met him. But how did I meet him? I met him with Magic Slim. We drive all up through that way and play at his club. So I met him through by that way, one way, you know, that personally. I met him there. And Bob, you know, he always been a good friend of mine. You know, I was his fan. You know, he's one of my fans. You know, he loved the blues, Chicago blues. So I met him through by, you know, just going up to him when we played at the club, you know. But he's one of the greatest guys that man. He's a good supporter of the blues and everything. I don't care who it is, he gonna post something about it, you know, wherever he take pictures, but he take pictures so he can post them and let people know who you are. Yeah. And so from then on, you know, we did a lot of things together. I go play at this club alone by myself sometimes. He's a harmonica player up there. And we did a bunch of CDs, like our last CD that the woman told me, was one of them, and I did 2 more, Knocking Around the Blues. And that, so we did 3 CDs. Yeah, 3 CDs.
You
Yeah.
guys make some good music together, man.
Yes.
Yeah, good music, yeah.
Y'all make some good music.
Yeah, he's another one of the guys that are a great harmonica player and a great musician, great guy. But he's another guy that don't be recognized as he should.
Yeah, he don't get enough credit because I mean,
he don't get enough
Bob,
credit,
like I say, I've done a lot of work with Bob. We didn't travel the world together, and like I say, he don't get enough credit for what he do, man. He keeping the blues alive, and that's what it's really about.
Yeah,
that's what he does. Yeah, keep it alive.
He keeping the blues alive. But my brother just told me that you got nominated for a blues award.
Yeah.
Can you tell us about that?
Yeah, the one I'm nominated for now.
Yeah.
Yeah, Chicago. Yeah, I'm nominated for traditional blues, the best blues artist of the year, playing traditional blues. Yeah, so I'm nominated for that. Yeah, and,
right.
And I hope everybody would. I'm trying to win, but a lot of competition out there. But I hope people go out and vote for me because that is a true fact. I am a traditional blues man.
Definitely.
But I play all type of music, but I'm a blues man, but I'm the type of guy that play traditional blues, and for any time, all time, for people and by myself,
You've been around for a long time.
I've been around, because if you see, a lot of people don't know the year I was born, the blues, I was with everything from back then. See, I tell people my age, and I was born in 1945, so I was there, and I've been listening to blues ever since then.
Oh yeah,
and I hope someday I'll be getting in the Blues Hall of Fame.
You'll definitely be there. Yeah. I no doubt about it. But the thing is, I hope you get it before anything happens.
Yeah, what I'm saying.
And that's the best thing about this whole blues thing, that you don't get credit until you're gone.
Till you get gone or too old to do anything.
Right. But also too, I like people to know, hey, go out and vote for John Primer at www.blues.org. You have to sign up in order to vote. So sign up in order to vote and vote for John Primer for the Traditional Blues Award. And he deserved it. It's his time.
Yep. Definitely. But I'm not gonna get angry about it if I'm not a sole loser. I'm happy for whoever wins. I'm not a sole loser.
Okay. I'm gonna speak for you, John. I'm gonna speak for you. I'm gonna say this, and I'm gonna speak for you. You don't have to say it. You can be cool. I'm gonna say it. Fuck that. It's his time. There's not too many legends still around right now.
That's right.
You know what I'm saying? He's one of the guys that been there back in the 60s at the heyday. You know what I'm saying? It's his time now. Give it to him.
That's right. I was back there with
these corporate people just can't get it all the time. Give it to the man. He deserves it. Give it to the person that worked for it.
That's right. I'll work hard.
Oh, I know you do. I know you do.
Yeah.
But yeah.
Keep all memories alive. All the blues guys, I keep all their memories alive,
So let me ask you this, John.
Mm-hmm.
So blues has took you all over the world.
Right.
Now, as a kid, did you imagine that would happen with blues?
No. I didn't think it would happen at all without whatever. But,
I mean, so how do you feel about that?
Well, man, it was amazing to me, and I feel wonderful about it because I never knew that it would take me further than the people's in the service and the army and stuff. I've been more places than those people been. A lot of them. So I feel great about this, man. And as growing up a kid, but I always wanted to be a blues guy, or something like in the music.
Mm-hmm.
So it's paid off, and I went more places I thought I never would go. Yeah, I've been all around everywhere. I mean, you name
What's
it,
your
I've been
favorite?
there. Huh?
What's your favorite place to go?
My favorite place was, I always like to go to France, Nice, France.
Okay.
I would like to go because they got, that's the first place I went when I was playing with Muddy. We went there, you know, and played at the festival. And I like to go to Nice, France, because it was something exciting to me. You know, you walk out on the beach there, and, oh man, you'd be surprised what you see. So back in the days, that's before I met my wife, you know.
Right. Before you met your wife.
Yeah, I wasn't going there for that, but you know, that was amazing to me. I just like it because it's a nice place to be, a lot of fun there, walking down the ocean, yeah.
Oh, that's good.
So that's one of my favorites, yeah.
So when the last time you actually played at a venue?
I think my last show was a House of Blues, I believe it was. My last show was House of Blues. Last year in March, early March, you know, for my birthday, I played there.
And you know what? And I know you don't know this. It's impossible if you know this. We share something together, and you don't even know.
Birthday.
We shared a birthday, March 5th.
March 5th. All right. No wonder you're a great guy, man.
We share a birthday together, March 5th. Yep.
Oh man, good man.
Pisces in the house.
Happy birthday to you, delayed birthday.
Well, happy birthday to you.
It's coming, yeah, March 5th.
It's coming. I'll be drunk on the beach with my brother somewhere.
How you fun, bro?
I am, definitely.
Yeah.
What you got, Dan?
So you met Jimmy Vaughn and Stevie Ray Vaughan. How did you meet both of those guys? And I know you introduced Stevie to to Muddy Waters. How did that happen?
Yeah, with Muddy, playing with Muddy, I met Stevie Ray Vaughan and Jimmy Vaughn, yeah. Because Jimmy Vaughn, I met him before I did Stevie, because every time we would go to Seattle or somewhere and play up, most of the places, Jimmy was with the Nighthawks. Yeah, he playing guitar with the Nighthawks, and I met him through them with those guys. And then I met Stevie when 1980, playing with Muddy in Nice, France. Yeah, I mean, in Italy, in Pistola, Italy. That's where I met him at. Yeah, I met him there. But he was famous and everything. He was backstage and quiet. He didn't want to be bothered anybody because he actually, he just got off the wagon. He hadn't kicked all the habits and things. Yeah. So he didn't want. He was quiet, but he come out on that stage and kicked ass. Yeah.
Did you ever get a chance to talk to Stevie? Did you ever have a conversation with him, or?
No, because they wouldn't let nobody go back there. We all spoke to him, but we couldn't get a chance to talk to him. No.
Yeah. How about Jimmy? Did you get a chance to?
Yeah, I talked to Jimmy. Yeah. I opened up the show for Jimmy a few years back at Fitzgerald. I talked to him then. He's a great guy. Yeah.
Were you influenced at all by Jimi Hendrix at all? I know he's more rock. Did you influenced by Jimi Hendrix at all?
Yeah. I was crazy about it, but I just didn't try to play like he was playing, but I love his music, but I got hooked when I heard Red House Over Yonder. Yeah, that's one of my favorite songs. I always try to sing that all the time. Everybody did, yeah. But that was about it, yeah. Jimi Hendrix, but he one of the greatest young guitar player around for rock and roll and played blues too.
Yeah.
Let me ask you this, John, and then I'm gonna ask you to play a number because I know people tell us talk and they would rather hear you play than us talk. Okay, so me personally, I was traveling a lot, playing a lot, and I was like wore out. Then the pandemic hit. Now I'm missing so much. What do you miss right now on what's going on?
Well, like I say, what I miss, traveling, going places and playing music I miss that terrible. I miss it, man. Going out and playing for people, you know, in the club and going from city to city, you know, playing. And I miss it, man. I mean, I'll be glad when they get over it so we can do this back again. But man, that played the pandemic played a part of my life, man. Everybody's life.
Everybody life.
Yeah, so
especially blues musicians, because we was hanging on by a thread anyway.
We was hanging on by a thread in the beginning.
Right.
Oh man.
Yeah.
Just put a hold on us, man. And
Here's
a lot of musicians are suffering right now, man. You know, I'm one of them. We all musicians now are suffering.
Oh yeah, definitely.
Not just blues musicians, but all
musicians.
Yeah. Yeah.
But I say blues musician because blues musician really got to make their bread, man. Because it's rough out there for us, you know.
Yeah, it's blues musician words because we make money. We don't make what we should, but we make money. We happy, and you can't complain, you know. So it's so many of us. So all the clubs and things will try to keep all us working, you know, make a living. Yeah.
It's so many blues musicians, but it's only a few legends. Like I say, you fall into that legendary part.
Right. And
you would hold it in a whole different bracket.
Well, I know this, but all the young musicians is great, man. They're great musicians and stuff. But I think when they get older and older, the more they gonna settle down. You know, most of them, but not all of them. You know, it's music is to them now is a money making thing. You know, and they just flow along with the punches. You know, that's what's happening. You know.
Yeah, but like I say, I have been with my old man, and we've been overseas where they had a big headliner.
Yeah.
And we didn't went in before the headliner and all of that stuff. And like I say, my old man is Delta guy through and through. And big headliner is a big musician, and we blew him out the whole festival, and he didn't want to go up. It's not about the young guy and all that. It's about the mileage you got on yourself. You know what I'm saying? In the history, you gotta be able to not just play the part, you gotta be the part.
Yeah.
And that's what old man and Bob and the people we was talking about, that's where they come in at. And that can't be replaced by anything. So I don't care about the young guys. It's great the young guys are getting into it, but they making a big money. But people like you is the foundation of the whole blues, man. And I appreciate you. And I just want to say that I appreciate what you're doing for the blues and what you have contributed to the blues. It's an honor. And can you play something for us?
Thank you. Yeah. Oh, yeah. Well, I'm going away to leave. Won't be back no more. Going back down south, child. Don't you go low. I'll be over the line. Well, I just can't be satisfied, and I just can't keep on crying. Well, now all in my sleep, hear my doorbell ring. Looking for my baby, and I don't see none of the doggone thing. I'll be all over the line. Well, honey, I can never be satisfied, and I just can't keep on crying. Well, now who's been talking? Just everything you do. I don't need no telling, cause I'll watch everything you do. I'll be trouble. I'll be all over the line. Well, I just can't be satisfied, and I just can't keep on crying. Well, now goodbye, little old baby. Got no more to say. I'm gonna catch that train and be on my way. I'll be trouble. I'll be all over the line. Well, I just can't be satisfied, and I just can't keep on crying. Well, I know my little old baby. She gonna jump and shout when the old train be late, boy, and I'll come marching out. I'll be trouble. I'll be all over the line. Well, I just can't be satisfied, and I just can't keep on crying. Well, I'm going away to leave. Won't be back no more. Gonna get that train back down the road I'm going. I'll be trouble. I'll be all over the line. Well, I just can't be satisfied, and I just can't keep on crying. Well, I just can't be satisfied, and I just can't keep on crying. Well, I just can't be satisfied, just can't keep on crying.
That's what I'm
Yeah.
talking about.
Great.
That's what I'm talking about.
Great,
So
John.
blues right there. Yeah, I'm feeling a whole lot better today. My day started out bad, but I'm feeling a whole lot better right
Lots of blues can do for you.
now.
Old time blues, man. I grew up on that.
Yeah, I grew up on that.
Yeah, I know.
You know, right? I grew up on that.
I caught the beginning. You caught I caught the beginning of it.
Yeah,
Yeah, you caught
like
it too, though. So you there?
yeah,
You
I'm
know
there.
about it, yeah.
I'm there. I'm there. I'm there. I'm definitely
Oh
there.
yeah. Oh yeah. Oh yeah. Oh, yeah.
So, what do you think? Do you think, everything is gonna start getting better, and we're gonna start playing more, and you're gonna start getting out more, and you think it's gonna be back to normal, or how normal you think it's gonna get?
Yeah, it's gonna get back to normal. It's gonna take a while. It's taking a while, but things is getting a little bit better already. But I think it's gonna get back to normal. You know, it's gonna take a little while. You just can't jump back. It's not gonna jump right away. But I think before this year out, everybody will be back to normal, playing in all the clubs and doing their thing. I hope so. You know, I think it's gonna get better. Yeah, I got that feeling. Yeah.
I can't wait. I can't wait to see you posting festivals, you playing on the road and all that stuff, man. I can't wait to see you back on that big stage again, man. Because like I said, that's where you're supposed to be.
Oh yeah. Oh yeah.
We're not gonna. Hey, how's Miss Lisa doing? Where's she at?
She's sitting over there looking, smiling. she watching me, make sure I don't mess up.
Right. I know she's not gonna come on camera, but I definitely want to hear her voice. So what I'm gonna ask her, Miss Lisa,
Exactly.
can you hear me?
Yes,
How you doing?
I'm good.
Lisa.
I'm always here. If you see John,
John, you see how quick she being right now? Miss Lisa, can you give John's all his social media and all his contacts and his .com for his store?
Yeah.
for his store.
Yes, well, his .com and his social media.
Okay. He's on Facebook. He has 2 Facebook accounts. He has a friend page and a like page. His friend page is full. So you have to go to his Facebook fan page and like it. Okay. And he's also on Instagram and his website for more information And for his merchandise is www.johnprimerblues.com.
What type of merchandise we got on there, Miss Lisa?
We have t-shirts, we have calendars, we have DVD, we have CDs, we have downloadable music. If you're into that, you don't want the actual CD, although John will sign. He autographs everything. There's also a donation place in his store for him and his band to get through these hard times. His band is not working, and we try to help him as much as we can, but times are real hard. So any donation is greatly appreciated. And then you can always support John. Every Sunday, he has his live stream show.
Yeah, the Blues Down in the Basement show on Facebook.
Blues Down in the Basement.
And that's from 3 to 4:30 Central Time.
3 to 4:30 Central Time. Yes.
And please tune into that on Facebook on Sunday.
Facebook and Instagram. And what we do is we share it. Okay. So both his Facebook accounts will have it on there going, and Instagram, and my Facebook page as well. So
what's your Facebook page?
It's just Lisa Becker Primer.
Yep.
On Facebook. And we ask people to tip and to share it as much as you can.
And also,
and we're so grateful, honestly. This has been amazing. The support from his fans and from the blues community has just been overwhelming, and the support John is getting it brings tears to my eyes every day. He's a good person, and it shows, because so many international all over the world love him so much, and they're taking care of him, and we appreciate it.
Oh, he's one of the legends we got living right now, and definitely I support him. And we're gonna have all this information: his Facebook, his Instagram, his website. We're gonna have all that in the description box. So like, subscribe, and go to his website, buy some merchandise, buy some CDs. You know what I'm saying? Support John Primer. He's a living legend. You know what I'm saying? The blues. Please support the man. You know, because we don't have a lot left. You know, we losing people every day. So definitely support the man. Whenever you're ready, John, you can take us out. You know what I'm saying? You can send us on our way.
Hey, John, can you play a song when I leave home? Song When I Leave Home?
When I leave home? Will you play When I Leave Home?
Yes. It sounds like he got a request.
Oh no, that song there, I don't know. I've been not messing with it right now, because it's been a year since I played. I didn't play them since I recorded.
It's a great song.
I know it When I Leave Home.
Hey, play whatever you want to play, John. He's one of those. He can do whatever he want to do. Oh yeah, right. He can do whatever he wants to do. You the pay to do.
76 years. Yes.
You don't have any dues.
All right. Yeah. Okay. Okay. I'll do original though. I do a song for the COVID-19. I'll do one of my songs I wrote back in the days. Back in the days, you know, when people were starving in Ethiopia and all that stuff, I wrote the song Poor Man Blues.
There you go.
It's one of my songs, you know.
I love that song.
Poor Man Blues.
Great song.
You like that one? Would that take? Okay, we'll give me on the other one, okay?
Bring it back. Next
time I talk to you, I'm gonna have to listen to that song. I listen to it, you know. Well, I'm a broke man, live the best way that I can. Whoa, I'm a poor man. There are some people in the world today that don't have no day. There are some people in the world today that don't have no food to eat. If we all get together another helping hand, so they can have their baby to see. They need food, clothes, water, and shelter to help them through the day and night. They need food, clothes, water, and shelter to help them through the day and night. And everyone will be happy. Everything will be all right. Yes, I'm a poor man. Live the best way that I can. Whoa, I'm a poor man. Live the best way that I can. Well, I need me some money so I can learn to help a hand. Help the people, y'all. Help the people, y'all. People starving all over the world every day. If they lend a hand, if they lend a helping hand, they'll be on their merry way. They need food, clothes, water, and shelter to help them through the day and night. They need food, clothes, water, and shelter to help them through the day and night. And everyone will be so happy. Everything will be all right. I'm a poor man. Live the best way that I can. Whoa, I'm a poor man. Live the best way that I can. Well, I need me some money so I can lend a helping hand. And you know that's right.
And you know that's right. Yeah. That's what I'm talking about. John Primer, I'm Dave Yanni Riley.
I'm Dan Ligori.
It's been a great show tonight. And I appreciate John Primer coming on tonight. And all his social media, his website will be underneath. So like, subscribe, and comment. And
Thank you for coming on our show, Mr. Primer.
Thank you so much, John.
Oh, the pleasure. I enjoyed it, man. It's good talking to you guys, man.
Hey, the pleasure has been ours, man, and hope you will come back.
Just he's the one of you I did in a long time. I man, with it. Yeah, it's good. Yeah.
That's what I'm talking about.
Darling, you send me.
There we go.
I know you.
I know you like that one.
Send me. Whoa, you send me. Honey, you do. Honey, you do. Honey, you do. I know you thrill me.
Yeah.
Darling, you thrill me. Whoa, you thrill me. Honey, you do. Honey, you do. Honey, you do. At first, I thought it was infatuation, but it lasted so long. Now I find myself wanting to marry you and take you home. I know you send me, darling, you send me. I know you send me. Honey, you do, honey, you do, honey, you do. Thank y'all.
That's what I'm talking about.
Do everything. Thank you. All right.
Much love,
Have a
Mr.
wonderful
Crowell.
day now.
Much
Blessed
love.
day, okay?
Much love.
All right.